Yeah,
No, I
it's fine.
figured I'd talk to Saul since he's just standing there. Yeah. Did you have a moment?
Sure.
All right, cool. I do a podcast and YouTube show called Spark the Genius, and yeah, I'm just particularly interested in creative people and their process and how they work. And I don't know. Do you have any tips for what kind of things do you work on? And how do you stay motivated?
Well, I mean, my most daily work is as a composer, producer of music, and as a writer, and I would say that one of the most generative and regenerative parts of that process is reading. For me, I think that great writing um, is dependent on great reading.
Okay.
You know,
So like writing music, it's still you read things that
well,
inspire.
in terms of music, I mean that I think that's more listening and intuition.
What
And
kind of things do you write?
well, I mean, I'm the co-writer of our film Slam,
Right.
and I'm also the writer of the film Neptune Frost, which was here in the Spotlight program at Sundance last year. And so, but I write poetry as well, and then I write music and.
Right, multi-talented. I think Marie Forleo calls it multi-passionate. Do you find it hard to, do you struggle with, it's hard when you don't just do one thing. It's like, do you do this or do you that, and it wind up sort of spread too thin, or how do you balance that?
Well, I mean, I think those are kind of myths. I mean, you listen to music when you drive, you watch films and eat. These we operate on many planes at once on a regular basis.
Yeah.
All films have music in them, and so do all people.
Yeah.
And so I think utilizing many aspects of oneself is part of the learned process of expression. So it's never or seldom a question of feeling spread thin. That can happen with a schedule, but in terms of creative expression, I think it's just a gift and I guess a discipline to continually approach the process of wringing yourself, wringing your emotions, and letting these things come out.
How do you schedule it? Like, how do you've made movies and you do all these different things. Like, how do you schedule a day so that you actually are productive and you're not just scrolling through TikTok all day like I do or whatever?
Well, I mean, if the fact of the matter is, if it's a day where I'm scrolling through TikTok, then so be it.
Yeah.
I'm not rigid in terms of, the sort of discipline that I impose on myself. I sit and read. I sometimes scroll. I go to the place where I write every day.
Where's that, in your house, like your home?
Yeah, in my studio, and either things come or I'm taking things in for the day, and it's all part of the process.
Beat yourself up. You're like, today I just need to recharge and take something in. Yeah.
I don't think that beating oneself up is necessarily part of the process.
Great. Well, thank you so much. I'm very inspired. Thank you.